Oh, it was just a hand, yeah.
Yeah, the thing was that big hairball, right?
No,
Yeah.
they had cousin. Was it?
The
no, that was
fur
cousin
ball
Ed.
was cousin it. Yeah.
The hand was called Thing.
Yes, my nondescript way of describing that works.
It's okay, it's because of the ice cream, it gave you a brain freeze.
Alternatively, the hamburger helper mascot is literally a hand with facial expressions.
Yeah, there you go. A lot more creepy, but I guess
Well,
also works.
here's the reason why I want the arm is I think having like a camera in the palm of my hand would actually make it would be very helpful for performing operations and stuff like that. Like if I was trying to like peer into like an incision or just like to like look into things. Like I think I could repurpose that arm. It'd be pretty useful.
Organs are ice cream. Do not scoop out ice cream.
Well, you know, I won't. I'll just reprogram it, and the eye will see ice cream, but all we will be doing is doing a precise incision. It'll work out. I
Magic 8 Ball, will it work out?
Roll for it.
Are you actually rolling? Oh god.
Yes.
Let's see what this is, because I placed it above like the normal. Okay, right. This is actually a good one that matched up. Right. Number 11 is, it comes up, dreaming is good.
There you go.
Aww.
I wonder which one is
So
the
I
try
have
again.
faith that this will work.
Which one is the try again? That's what I want to know.
It's probably the original 4.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess I'll address Jay. I'll be like, so when we get back to the city, like, is there something that you want to do, or are you looking to stick with us? Like, I realize that we obviously rescued you from that place, and that's no problem at all. It's just, what do you want to do after we get back? I realize I don't believe we've actually had this conversation.
Well, sir, I would not mind having a nice place to call my own and get back to serving. If that means staying with you and serving when it comes along, I think that would be just pedant.
I'm saying if we make a land ship, we can install a railing system and have like a butler that waves us in. That'd be pretty cool.
You'd probably not mind that.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I guess Ruben will just like lift up his mask and start just trying to lick away at this ice cream. He's gonna try to like turn away from everybody because he's kind of aware that his mouth is a gross situation. And he's not gonna, he's just gonna like have his back to everybody while he eats it. And then
That being
guess-
said, as you guys are enjoying your ice creams, you can see activity on the on-ramp to the highway.
It was an ambush. No.
You can see what appears to be a figure of some kind. In fact, several figures in bright yellow, just walking around and picking up stray bits of metal that had been blown onto the highway.
are they?
I guess this is an opportunity to try out my new magnification lens and try and get a better look at them.
They're huge.
Apparently.
Oh my god, they're that's an actual brand.
Cat never died, even in the future.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love that.
Seems to be a standard construction drone. You can see that they seem to have come out of ports in the highway. Of course, they don't look as shiny as they do here, but
You suppose those are the troublemakers that cause problems for people trying to cross the bridge?
Scale asks that I'm gonna take out my sniper rifle so I can take a better look through my scope. They look like they have weapons. Do they seem dangerous?
they seem to have something on their head, which I guess one of you can roll either mechanics or 1 second. I would allow warfare, mechanics or warfare.
It's a standard roll.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah, wow, cool. So as Logan starts describing it, Caleb, you also understand right away, especially with your magnification as well, is essentially that is a laser cutting beam. It is mainly used for the construction drone as a way of, cutting up small things, welding small things. It's could be used as a weapon theoretically, but it's not designed to be one.
Yeah, seems like those things are harmless. Oh, I am wondering why they're out here and still, in one piece.
They are a bit disheveled themselves, rust here, everything. Like the picture just describes what they are, brand new. You can see them going around picking up sheets of metal and things that are falling onto the highway from the storm before.
This is just me speculating, but if their purpose is to maintain the roads and to keep everything clear, I imagine they have some sort of protocols to also maintain themselves. Like, as far as, like, if you have enough robots, they can make a pretty good self-sustaining system.
What about power though? Where do they get powered up?
You said they came out of like ports in the side of the road.
Yeah, it looked like the pillars that are holding up the structure. The robots came out of those, like they came out of little lifts.
Probably have charging ports or something in there.
Think there might be something worth scavenging in there?
If you do look above, it does seem like there's some, solar panels on top of the pillars.
Ah, now it makes sense.
Remember, renewable energy became much better after the invention of Azure.
Yeah.
But there are also several other types of robots coming out.
That must be the security I'm gonna wager before you even say anything. Because there's no way these things are surviving on them. Oh.
It doesn't look like security, but
It
could
looks
be
like
dangerous.
you see what appears to be, another construction robot, and it seems to be blasting the highway with water. With a water cannon of some kind.
Wait, wouldn't that water be kinda precious? Is it clean water?
It seems clean, but it's possible that it's just reconstituted and filtered. You never know,
maybe.
really. You could go over and test some.
No.
Whatever it is, it's definitely using it to clean off what remained of whatever acid and the like on the highway.
It seems like we want to avoid these things unless in case they interpret our vehicles as debris to be discarded.
Nah, I doubt it's that
That's-
dangerous. What are they gonna do about it anyway?
The fact that they might consider vehicles as debris after having dealt with as many junked up vehicles as I'm sure they have is why I think it might be best if I head up there in person and see if I can communicate with them without the shell of a vehicle between us.
You can also see, 1 second, there we go, perfect. You can also see this kind of robot as well. It is currently standing at the mouth of the highway on-ramp.
Yeah, you know what? Approaching them and having a word with them is probably for the best. Don't know what those things are gonna pull. Before you do that, might I suggest you give me like 10 minutes and Logan starts visibly noting higher locations around the area where he can set up a sniper spot. You know, just in case. He's gonna scout out a sniper spot he can overlook the bridge from and, you know, survey
Well,
the area.
That is going to take you a little bit, and by that time, the construction robots are already getting back in their ports, and it seems like the pressurized ones have already started finishing off cleaning the highway.
Oh,
Wow.
they're very fast then, jeez.
Well, you can see that they have long since gotten rid of cars that were on the highway. Mainly, you can see quite a ways that
I
they've been
guess,
pushed over the side.
To have a free road to keep going.
Assuming that they don't decide to shoot high pressure water at us while we're driving.
You can see the police robots also starting to head back towards what are essentially modern day police boxes, which literally contain the robots.
Are they bigger on the inside?
They go down and contain several robots. Since you can see that
It's good enough.
despite them being the size of a phone booth, when one robot goes in and goes down, another one joins it soon
At any
after.
rate, I guess we should get going. We still got quite a long way to go, so.
I'm still gonna go ahead and approach on foot first, just to see what kind of reaction it draws.
If you approach it on foot, you will see a small red light appear and a small dong drawing your attention towards it, which has basically a pedestrian sign walking and a cross on it. Since there's no pathway on the highway, you can probably predict that this is against regulation. One shall not jaywalk on the highway.
I'll continue approaching slowly.
You can hear another dong periodically over about 5 seconds, about 1 second each. Just dong, dong, dong as you approach. If you get on the on-ramp, you can actually hear the sounds of the police boxes bringing up a robot.
Yeah, if it sends one out, I'll stop where I am. Let it come to me.
As you do that, the robot does approach you. Citizen, remove thyself.
I know this isn't exactly normal behavior like, but we're planning on driving across this highway in vehicles, not on foot, and just like some kind of assurance that we will not be waylaid.
Citizen, you are blocking traffic. Remove yourself from the traffic.
And I just kind of look behind me, look ahead of me. What traffic?
You are blocking traffic. You have 5 seconds to remove yourself before charges are brought against you by municipal transport system.
I'll go ahead and step to the side.
Thank you, citizen. It is not safe to play in traffic. Return to your routine. And it starts to walk away.
Do you have any traffic reports about the area ahead?
It turns around for a moment and goes, Citizen advice. Traffic, clear. Weather, clear. Perfect weather for driving down the highway.
Much obliged.
Have a good day, citizen. And with that, he turns around and starts walking off.
I'll head back to join the others. Well, that was a less than fruitful conversation.
They gonna give us trouble?
Potentially, it seems to think that there's still traffic to be concerned with, so if it sees us as congestion, I don't know how necessarily it may react, but it didn't seem hostile, at least.
This might be an awkward time to ask the both of you, but do either Logan or Caleb, do either of you have your driver's license?
Yeah, of course. I got it when I was 18. He shows you his expired driver's license.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll try not to get you pulled over, Logan, because that might not roll over well with these guys.
What are you talking about? This is a perfectly fine driver's license. I got it legit and everything.
I mean, I don't doubt your driving skills for a moment, but your license is expired.
What do you mean? It's a fucking piece of paper. It can't expire. Really, Rupert. It's like you having a medical degree and expiring. That makes no sense.
Ruben just like basically he's just doing the motion where like he pushes his fingers into the bridge of nose. Like that absolutely happens.
Ah, now you're talking nonsense, Rupert.
Integra looks over towards you, Ruben, and goes, "Don't worry, I have my driver's license."
And as an upstanding citizen who works on cars for a living, I of course have my license up to date as well.
Ruben like turns to Logan's like, I think as a precaution, just in case that one of these police drones pulls us over, I think it is important that Integra is the one driving.
Logan is confused by all this. Whatever. Weirdos.
Integra looks over. It's like, no, he can drive. She says with ice cream in her, like bringing ice cream to her mouth, like she clearly wants to eat ice cream.
Whatever. See, she's busy. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Doc. Logan says as he takes a big swig out of his alcohol with ice cream in it.
You know what?
Man,
I'm
starting to feel the buzz. This is nice.
Ruben.
I like to
Ruben
imagine that you just took the popsicle and shoved it down the neck of an alcohol bottle.
Cream. It's like cream liqueur. That's not how it works. Cream
Maybe the
liqueur.
robots will become our friends if we share our alcohol with them.
We are about to get detained.
Who knows? Maybe this is like Futurama and all the robots are powered by alcohol.
Anyway, at any rate, let's get going then.
Sounds like a plan.
Besides, if we do get into trouble, we still have that thing still following us, and he points to the giant ass fucking military mech. We'll be fine.
That is true.
Do you think the military tech can turn, like, if it interprets these as like government pieces of equipment, do you think it actually has the ability to turn on them? Because they're both
We can
in
ask
the end they both serve the government from their perspectives.
I'll go ahead and approach it and ask.
What is it, civilian? It looks down towards you.
Those construction and police robots that are monitoring the highway, if they try to stop us from getting to our destination, will you be able to intervene on our behalf?
Intervention is possible. However, I have currently no authority over this section. Unless given commands by a higher up of a human chain. Otherwise, this is their area, designated, and I cannot interfere. Unless, of course, put in danger.
Understood. And I'll relay that information to the group.
See? Sounds good to me.
All right, I'll roll with it. We'll see what happens. Served us okay so far.
Just bear in mind, if these things do come out and try to attack us, try to put our giant friend between us and them, and that'll give it the authority to turn on them.
I mean, considering it's escorting us, I'm pretty sure that whoever gives us trouble is gonna immediately be seen as a threat by it as well, but yeah, sure, it does sound reassuring to have that between anything and us, so... Alright, Logan finishes his glass. Anyway, let's get going. Well, he slips.
Yep, I'll hop back in the van.
Okay, maybe the ice cream made the alcohol go down a little bit too easy. It's fine, it's fine.
By the way, yeah, Tigger sits in the passenger seat and tosses the stick of a lolly outside the window, and you can see, one of the police robots coming over towards you guys again.
Ah, she loitered, didn't she?
You can see him come up, produce a ticket and give it to her. It says littering, and she looks at it unamused as it walks away back to its booth.
Logan laughs at her. Haha, you got into trouble.
She just chucks it towards you. You have a man, pay for it.
Oi.
He just smirks. Come
How
on.
much is the fine?
The fine is actually around about 20 some odd credits.
Jesus fuck,
It's
20
not that
credits
bad.
for a little lollipop? Ah, Logan gets frustrated, he tears up the ticket and tosses it away. Fuck you.
By the way, as soon as you do, you see another ticket pushed into towards your face.
What's it say?
This is failing to pay ticket, 100 credits, littering 20 credits.
Oh god damn it.
It walks away again.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it the middle finger when it's walking away. Yeah, that's what you get. Fuck you.
Disrespecting a police officer, 200 credits.
It's a good thing. It's like Ruben just kind of silently to Caleb. It's it's a good thing Logan was born into the world post society breaking down, because I don't know how he would have done if we were still a regular world today where laws apply to everybody equally.
Yeah, I imagine he'd probably be spending more time in jail than out of it.
I heard that. I'll have you know that that is very true.
Take it as a compliment.
What can I say? I'm a free spirit. And as he says that, he's gonna crumple the ticket again, but instead of throwing it, he just puts it in his pocket. See? I learned. Fucking machines. This is the problem with machines, they don't learn. Ah, shakes his head.
Adam is in the backseat of your car, just I learn.
Yeah, it's I learn.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back in the car and get ready to get out.
Right then. So, you start heading up the highway.
Yep.
Roll me drive.
Oh god. What does the magic 8 ball say?
You want to roll again?
Wait. Not it roll. Oh wait, it did roll. That was weird. Oh.
Alright, you drive quite well for being drunk. In fact, roll me a black, you're drunk.
I'm a little bit buzzed. Just buzzed.
Okay. 14, let's have a go. Second. Right, 14. There we go. I'm gonna have to put this in a different location because I keep scrolling down towards it. You drive okay, Caleb. You're worse than Logan, but the April size we expected will happen.
Oh,
So we will
Reassuring.
definitely get attacked.
Oh,
By the way, you know what
I guess Ruben and Caleb have very different expectations.
By the way, there is an automatic toll booth up ahead.
oh God, no.
You can see the cameras focusing on your car and van.
What does the toll booth say?
It just says toll 2 credits.
Ah.
Like this is how it works in modern day as well. They just take a picture of your license plate and it automatically charges based on if you're registered with a city.
I check my windshield. Do I have an easy pass?
No.
Damn.
Can I?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. I don't think the license thing even matters. Our vehicles aren't registered or inspected.
Can I drive the long way around the toll booth?
Sadly, there's no long way around. You're already on the on-ramp and on the highway.
Yeah, the long way around is off the edge of the bridge and into
Damn it.
the ravine.
I'm gonna reach out and see if I can't nudge the thing to lift it up a little bit so the car can pass.
No. You misunderstand. There is no gate in your way. It's
Oh.
automatic. You just drive on.
Oh, perfect. Then I'm just driving on. Fuck paying.
Okay. Yeah, and so does the van. Yep. Okay.
If there seems to be a way for me to pay while I'm there, I will attempt to do so.
There
That's
seems
not
to
very
be
possible.
an emergency pay on the far right-hand side.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right then.
Fuck paying.
So you pay 2 credits for yourself. Okay. And you head on. You keep heading on. But Logan, you had a screen in your car, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that there's an incoming call.
That's weird. I'm gonna pick up.
As you pick up, the screen doesn't show a person, but it starts listing off. It says Highway Authority, infractions, unregistered vehicle van, unregistered part, unregistered part, unregistered part, unregistered part, unregistered part, unregistered paint job, unregistered paint job, unregistered paint job. And it keeps going down. It's like unregistered robot. And it says illicit substances. It seems like whatever was there scanned your vehicle.
Oh, what's it gonna do
And
about it? Ah, yeah, that's
it-
what I thought.
And you see it says unregistered outcome. And then you see debris removal suggested.
Removal? Nah, don't worry, I'll remove myself after I'm done with the highway.
That sounds so much more fatalistic than you intended.
I know, right? I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, this noise is starting to bug me, so I'm gonna turn on the jammer. And I'm gonna turn up the music. There we go, that's better.
As you're driving down the highway, you hear a slight rumbling.
Where is it coming from?
Behind you.
What's going on?
It sounds, well, like tracks.
Tracks?
Yes, tracks.
I assume not tracks as in something is laying down a hot beat.
No, like tank tracks.